Well, well, well. Guess who's back in town at Tampa Bay Downs? The 3-year-old boys. They're Derby dreaming in the Sam F. Davis Stakes, right? Race number 11 on the card. Derby dreaming. Of course, 20 points, 10, 6, 5, 4, or 2, something like that. But we do have a full field of 10 in the Sam F. Davis race. And, of course, I'm decked out in blue. I'm going to be a little bit of a homer here, of course, as always. My name is Wayne Bolden. I am your Speed King. Of course you are. And as always, subscribe, ring the bell, do those things that you do to support your Speed King. Tip sheets will be available for Tampa Bay. Full card, $20. Great way to support us. Email me at speedking24@yahoo.com. Let me know. Get your orders in fast, quick, and in a hurry. Well, as we creep towards the first Saturday of May, the Sam F. Davis, one of my favorite races. I'm going to be in the Clearwater, Tampa Bay area in a week or so myself, taking a little R&R. But this race is a mile and 16, 250,000, 20 points, 10, 6, I think 4 and 2, like that, right? And we have a full field of 10 horses. A bunch of them are really, really slow. A lot of storylines in this race. I'm going to give you my top 2 or 3 picks. I'm going to lean towards my boy Ian Hardy, of course, and Godolphin, the number 7 horse. You know who he is. And again, the Rimpson winner, Poster. Well, is Mike going to posterize these, right? Making his 3-year-old debut, of course, by Munnings on the back end by Tappet. 3 starts as a 2-year-old, 3 wins. Who am I to stop the train, right? Trained by my guy Ian G. Hardy, right? And Godolphin's owner and breeders. Of course, this horse is in my fantasy stable with Godolphin. And there is a big side note with this horse. This horse won the Rimpson Stake at Aqueduct Grade 2 race as a 2-year-old on December 7th. Won it, came from behind. It was a mile and 1/8. Earned a beautiful, beautiful speed figure. Making his 3-year-old debut. Should be fit, strong, and fast, right? Should have filled out a little bit. 3-year-old debut should be better than he was at 2. That is always the hope. That is always the dream. It is a Godolphin runner, so we don't expect anything else. But the big note, and you must note it, right? Even though it doesn't matter to me, Flavien Prat won the race on Poster in the Rimpson Stakes, okay? At 4-1. We made a few bucks. Now, we all know how much respect I have for Flavien Prat, and we all know that he's not my favorite all-time jock. I have a lot of fun with him. He is not on the horse. Antonio Geraldo is on this horse. And that brings up a question. Why Flavien Prat isn't on this horse? Now, it doesn't affect me because Ian Hardy knows what he's doing, and he's been doing this a long time. And Geraldo's been around for 10 or 12 years, and, the young man can ride. But Flavien Prat did choose to ride another runner in here. Now, he may be under obligation to Brad Cox with his band of merry horses, okay? The number 3 horse, Hancock, is a maiden horse that he decided to ride. That Flavien Prat broke this horse's maiden, the number 3, John Hancock. He's 3-1. He is the second choice in here. And did at 6 furlongs now, making his second start, stretching out to a mile and 16. So again, I just wanted to make that note because I do like the number 7 Poster, but I should bring it to your attention. Our rider was Flavien Prat the day he won the Rimpson. He's not on him. Okay, now again, that doesn't affect me. Actually, I like it more because it makes my price bigger and better. But maybe Flavien is under obligation or, getting the first call on Brad Cox's horse, which obviously is a huge, huge national barn. So I get it. But either way, I just wanted to put that out to you. to let you know what's going on with the number 7 horse. Again, Godolphin and Godolphin, bred by Munnings, tapping on the back end, undefeated as a 2-year-old. Of course, having broke his maiden at Ellis Park, went to Keeneland, won an allowance race in October, was off 2 months, came back and won the Remsen. So not only does his 2-year-old win is 3 for 3, he's done it over 3 different tracks as a 2-year-old. So I'm just saying. Now let's pump the brakes a little bit. We like him a bunch. He's not East Avenue. That's the other Godolphin runner as a 3-year-old. Probably your Derby winner. No, you did not. Just said it. But he's not East Avenue just yet. But hey, this horse is trending the right way. Who am I to stop the train? Undefeated as a 2-year-old across 3 different racetracks. That's awfully, awfully good. Now back making his 3-year-old debut. You hear me making a case for the number 7 horse at 4-1. My top pick in here for sure. Our second pick, well, it's not going to escape me. I'm this far down the rabbit hole. I might as well go to the other Ian Hardy's horse. That's right, y'all. Hey, Very Bold. Well, to me, Very Bold is a long shot in here at 20-1. Come out of a key race where 2 of the horses in here who are the favorites. Very Bold ran 4th that day, but his run out was very nice. He's 20-1 on the morning line. He's by Union Rags. That was a 7-furlong race that day in the Pasco Stakes across Tampa Bay on January 11th, right? And got put up, of course, there was a DQ in this race. We'll get to him in a minute. That Owens Almighty with IRAD up, okay? But to me, Very Bold, stretching out around 2 turns, the way that he ran out and finished up doesn't, hurt me. This horse is bred very, very nice by Union Rags on the back end by Candy Ride as the grandsire. Only 1 win as a maiden, but made his 3-year-old debut in the Pasco Stakes after being off a month. Now, second race his second race as a 3-year-old, and is getting distance, and he is by Munnings. So, and Candy Ride on the back end. So let's not get it twisted. At worst case, you better use the number 10 horse if you're playing tries and stuff underneath, okay? Like I said, my boy Ian Hardy is doing the conditioning. Calumet Farm is the owner. Can't go wrong there for sure. And we have Castano in the arms. So again, I'm thinking this is a nice long shot. So my first 2 picks is 7-10. They're both trained by Ian Hardy. The number 7, of course, is bred and owned by Godolphin. Now let's get to the gist of the matter. The number 6 horse in here, okay? Well, won the Pasco Stakes, right? Owen Almighty was 1-2 on the morning line. Spingletown, horse 2 wins from 4 starts and got DQ'd in the Pasco. Why? At the 3/8 pole, I believe? Yeah. IRAD decided to put a horse in tight, or maybe the horse did it on his own. Not going to accuse him of anything. But he always come up in these type of things. Again, no problem with IRAD. Much respect. His body of work, not one of my favorite riders for sure, but respect his body of work. But he's always around these type of things, getting DQ'd. This horse won the race. Cut off rookie card on the inside, the number 4 horse. He was number 6, Owen Almighty. Okay, Brian Lynch is a decent trainer. He's back for an encore. Now, he's 2-1 on the morning line, the number 6. I expect this horse to be 4-5. They're going to overbet this horse. He's in the same post he was in the Pasco. Okay, he's going to be my 3rd pick. Because I don't like horses coming off the top like that. And besides, the Pasco was 7 furlongs. Now he's going around 2 turns. I don't want to be on the train one way or the other, particularly at a short price, to do something that he's never done before. Okay? Can he win the race? Sure. Is he going to be a short price? Sure. Am I in on him? No. By no means. But I do respect Owen Almighty, and he'll be in my bet, my 3rd pick in here. And the other one is the other horse that was put up in this race. I believe it's the number 8 horse, Naughty Rascal. Was head to head with Owen Almighty right outside of him. He's the 8 horse in here. Does deserve a look. He is speedy. He did sit a beautiful trip behind Owen Almighty and rookie card. And he was the 5 horse, Naughty Rascal. Okay, was a little wide there. He does have 4 wins from 6 starts. That's big. 1 second and 1/3 has always hit the board. Mr. Gonzalez is in the yarn, and Gerard Burnett is the Bennett is the trainer. So again, you can't knock the 8 horse, and you're going to get a pretty square price, having been put up in that Pasco Stakes, having ran second, and of course on Mike, and then get put up. And this horse is going to be 7-2 or 4-1. So I'm not mad at you if you like the 8 in this spot. So there it is, folks. Whoop whoop. There it is. I'm not going to go back and make the 2 horses that ran 1-2 at the finish line in the Pasco my top pick. I got them 3rd and 4th. My top pick is Godolphin and Godolphin. Mr. Poster, undefeated for sure. Flavian off. It's a good thing for me, right? So our pick 7, 10, 6, 8. Just like that. Yeah, you might well go ahead and box it up one time, but I'm going to lean to beat both of the favorites in here that came out of the Pasco, the number 6 and 8. Guess they both can win. The other side note here is the horse that Flavian got on, the number 3 horse. I don't particularly like the horse, John Hancock, but this is what Brad Cox do. Flavian's up. The horse is bred by Windstar, going from 6 furlong maidens to around 2 turns. Unless he's a monster, let me wait and see. He lacks experience against some of these, of course, particularly horses like Naughty Rascal, who was 4 wins from 6 starts, an undefeated 2-year-old horse in Poster. So I want to take a wait and see on the number 3, John Hancock. He's not in my top picks. So for us, it's 7, 10, 6, 8, just like that. Go Godolphin, go Ian Hardy, for sure. That's my guy. He's my man. I like it. My name is Wayne Bolden. I'm the Speed King. We're going to come back with the girls later on. They're going to be oak streaming. I think it's the Suncoast Stakes here at Tampa. That's right, for the Kentucky Oaks. Stay classy, y'all, in all that you do. And remember, if they go low, you go high. My name is Wayne Bolden. I'm your Speed King. For sure.